Hi everyone, my name is Andy McNeil. I'm from the FHP committee, or the Faculty Hiring Priorities Committee, and I'm going to provide the training today on how to request faculty in your program review. I'm using this Screencast-O-Matic. This is the first time I've done this, so bear with me. I'm accomplishing two things. I'm getting a badge through the Badge Loft, or the Loft Badge program, and also I'm providing a way of being able to do this workshop without me being there. Again, sorry I couldn't be there, but hopefully this will help you learn a little bit more about the process. So because I'm doing the Screencast-O-Matic, they say that you should only do 5-minute videos, okay? So I'm going to do 3 of them, okay? The first one is going to be how to access the form and look at the type of information being asked for. The second one will look at the data dashboard for FHP and the type of data you can use to strengthen your requests. And the third one will look at some example answers, and we'll analyze the quality of those answers. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to access my program review for the Learning Resource and Academic Support. And over on the left side, I'm going to scroll down to Request Forms and click on Faculty Position Request. Okay, that Faculty Position Request comes up, and you're going to want to click on Faculty Hiring Request Form. Now, mine goes right to the request because I've already filled out the enrollment process to access this page. You'll have to do that your first time trying to access. And once you've done that, you put in a username and password, and this comes up. Since this is for faculty, I'm going to click on FHP. This is the same place you come for BARC and CHP. So let's click on there. Then the form comes up. As you can see, I'm the lead writer for this one, so your name will come up there and your school and that good information. Then, which program review will this request be in? I'm going to, again, go down and choose the School for Learning Resources and Academic Support. I'm the dean there. The faculty position title. I'm looking for, let's just say I'm looking for a new teacher education position. So I'm going to put education and a generalist. Okay, this is not a shared position. It's going to be solely within my school, so I'm not going to click that. The funding source is general fund. If you have a restricted fund, like it's grant funded, or like CTE or strong workforce funded, Title III, Title V, something like that, that might be restricted. And if you don't know, just click on unknown. So mine comes out of general fund. History of faculty hiring. It's going to ask you if you're hiring anybody for the fall 2018 or spring 2019. These would be positions that were granted under the last FHP list that you're going to be hiring this year. And it probably doesn't show up in your data, so we want to know so that we can take that into consideration when rating your request. I'm sorry, I'm going to put no for mine because I didn't get a position for education this time. Select the division. This is instruction, and it's in the classroom, so that's what I'm going to choose. You also have the choice of instruction, non-classroom, and student services. And then I'm going to click on the program, and that's going to be education. And as you can see, it loads information about tenure track versus part-time ratio automatically for me. It's automatically populated, so that's awesome. I can use this information within my next answer, but also this gives the committee some information when they're rating your request. You'll see a link to the FHP dashboard. We'll do that in a minute, but for right now, we're just going to look at the questions. So this first question, you're going to discuss data trends, including changes in FTEF and FTS, and the impact, if any, it has on your departments. You're going to use the information from the FHP dashboard and this information up here to help strengthen your answer. The next question is going to ask you about the rationale for the position. and describe all aspects of the position, including non-teaching assignments and the need for this position, supported with relevant data. Again, you can use the data above and any other relevant data that you can get from the Office of Instructional Effectiveness. Finally, next, how will the addition of new tenure track faculty enhance your program service area? What is that extra faculty member? How is that really going to improve your faculty? Is it that you're going to have more full-time faculty teaching classes and a higher ratio, full-time versus part-time, and things like that? And then finally, other considerations that support your recommendation not covered in questions 1 through 3. Let's say that you're in a program that has an additional accreditation process where you have to have a certain number of faculty or something like that. That's information that isn't asked for in the previous 3 questions, so you'll want to put that so that we consider it when we're rating your request. Down at the bottom is information that's auto-populated, and that's for the committee also when you submit it, so that it gives a little more information about the request that we're looking at. So that's how you access the form, and that's the information on the form. We're going to go next to the data dashboard for FHP in a different video.